Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustaba, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no, ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tienes break, ey. Ya no quiero de tu amor fake, ey. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break, ey. Ya no quiero de tu amor fake, ey. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigué, pero como ya no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Ey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Outside low, and we're underway here in the home opener. Up the middle, Neto. Throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Here's Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fried, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. One out, bases empty. That's outside. 2-1.
One strike.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Kyle Schwarber in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. Torres leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Slides his hand in there. Save. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That was pretty nasty. Now in for the Braves, Alex Call. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. That one just missing inside. Now 1-2.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Foul ball there. Tatis waits.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Swing and a ground ball. And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Back-to-back singles. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Zach Neto up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And the slider just misses.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In for a strike. It's 2-2. And that's in the dirt. And no one can get there. Here comes the throw. In there safely.
That's 3 singles in a row. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The next to hit takes low for a ball. Check swing called strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one's got to feel good. It's 4-1. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Marcus Lynn Betts, better known as Mookie. He had the opportunity to play in the Seoul Series when the Dodgers kicked off their 2024 season in Korea.
Yeah, and such a cool experience for both teams. Plus, there was a card giveaway for the first player to hit a home run in the series. The winner, Mookie Betts.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, William Contreras. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward. Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2 outs, base is empty. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Two outs, runner at first. Now it's going to be Carson Kelly. Montgomery. Over to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a new inning getting started. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's outside. On the ground. And it goes just foul. 2-1 down. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Short hop liner handled it short. Tosses to first and quickly one away in the second. And next for Atlanta, Colson Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Grounds one to short. Sneaks through, base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a pop-up. Vientos settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's two down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. This to center field. And a base hit right there. Montgomery on his horse around third. He'll score. It's 4-2.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead,
he won't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 4-4.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing. And this one is tied. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Schwarber batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Tatis settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that is back now in Toronto. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Root back to work. Inside. And it's 1-0.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Tied at 4. Under this one. 1 up, 1 down. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And the 0-1. Fastball is outside. Torres makes the catch, and there are 2 down. And next for Toronto, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And he's out on the tag. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Ground ball left side. Vientos whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Alex Call next up for the Braves. This to third. Vientos slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That's out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. Back here at Rogers Center. And the batter now, Zach Neto. Late swing fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Montgomery handles, throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And that one handled. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Colson Montgomery. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Montgomery rounds second, heads for third. Here comes the throw. Not in time. And we've got runners at first and third to open the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him! And that is a big first out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Line to left. Fair ball. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Here comes Witt around third. To the plate. Save. And they lead by 3.
Well, that breaks the tie in a big way, clearing the bases. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
In the air, out towards left center. Rodriguez right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put, and there are 2 outs. Next to the dish is Freddie. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Man at second. Inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now in for the Braves, Alex Call. And a foul ball. Torres on second. Freeman at first. 2 out of the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th. Here's Mookie now. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 32 years old, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2011. Strike 1.
1-1.
In there. And so now 1-2. Check swing, no appeal. Crow Armstrong going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. William Contreras next up for the Blue Jays. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. And now it's even up. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And that's a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Carson Kelly. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Hauls it in for the out. Mark Vientos next up for the Blue Jays. Flied to right his first time. Crow Armstrong brings it in. That. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Max Fried will go to work. Hit in the air, left field. Tatis makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Colson Montgomery next up for the Braves. He's 2 for 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, 1 for 2. That one the other way. Bichette whips it to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Pete Crow Armstrong next up for the Braves. That clips a corner. Strike two.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Runner on the go. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just off the inside edge. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's not. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Burns back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Julio Rodriguez. That's back. Into the bullpen and gone. He circles the bases. It's 7-5. Bases empty, one away. And here is Zach Neto. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one way outside. And the count even 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Too low, and it's ball three.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one hammered. That's back there. And out of here. Another homer. His second. Home run of the game. It's 7-7. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Witt. And Bichette is retired. Get out of there. Here's Mookie to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. On to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch, not close.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And ball one. With the go-ahead run standing at second. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Save!
Yep,
and the go-ahead runs at third.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Freeman in the box now. Takes strike one. And that skips in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tapped softly on the ground. Vientos tossed to second, and that's two. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Makes the grab, one down. And here's the first baseman, Carson Kelly. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. In the dirt, now 1-2. And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Mark Vientos next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Tatis, the next to hit, takes ball one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 1-1 is fouled off. Vientos leads off first with two down to the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Bo Armstrong going back, leaping, and he brought it back. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in, Alex Call. In there at the knees for a strike. Line drive, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Bennett Sousa. Swings through that one for strike one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swing and a miss. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Colson Montgomery will hit next. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one. Slider right there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings through that.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now the right fielder. Sousa, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2018. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that's down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Neto. And a foul ball. Yo one. Stays alive. A changeup missing, and the count is 1-2. Gets to it onto first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And it bangs off the top of the wall. The throw into second, safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Well, Curly, he was ready to hit right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
At the plate, Bo Bichette, Freeman. And he handles it himself for the out. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's outside. Ball 1. And another ball. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That missed by a lot. And it's 3-2. Chopped left side. Montgomery whips it across, and Betts is set down. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. Left field. Squeezes it. And there's 1 away. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr., known for his late inning heroics. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. On the ground to third. And Witt is out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Torres stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. and it's 1-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one is inside. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Torres. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Carson Kelly next up for the Blue Jays. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Vientos now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 strikes.
Got him. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the 9th, and now here is Freddie Freeman. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Now the left fielder, Alex Call. And that one clips the corner. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Up the middle, and there's a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And
out of the bullpen for the Jays, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Montgomery, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom 9. Here's the left fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Jacks back to work. That's through there for a strike. Reaching for it and brings it in. Julio Rodriguez next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Neto in the box now. Takes strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And now the count is even.
One ball. One strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. And he takes one right on the black. And the count is 2-2. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. Ball game. So he goes the opposite way with that one.
Cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind. But I start to flow of emotions cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. Just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. Deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. Give me a time, all your time. Can you be mine, all be mine? Give me a time.
song was love, someone's other love.